at the world-renowned Flip Flop restaurant, man, with your boy, Mr. Flip Flop, man. I want to ask him a couple questions. What's good, man? Good to see you again, man.
Good to be seen, man. I'm here.
Yes, sir, man. So what you got in the works, man, for the rest of the year, man? I know you got some events coming up.
Right now we traveling, but the biggest event Sosua's ever seen is going to be this Halloween. Halloween 2024. It's going to be one of my biggest events ever. The biggest event in Sosúa, definitely. I know we're going to be traveling to different countries as well, but on the Sosúa side, Halloween.
Okay.
That's what we got going on right now.
Okay. Now, I've been in the travel game, I would say, about 2016, so I'm pushing like 7, 8 years, man. So what do you see as far as the next wave of travel, like coming to Sosúa? You know, I mean, more and more guys are not looking for necessarily like wives and stuff like that, but a lot of guys like, you know, the friends with benefits type of culture. So how is coming to Puerto Playa, Sosúa for guys just seeking just friends or casual dating? Or is it more still like, you know, either chicks want money or a relationship?
I say like Sosúa go up, Sosúa go down, Sosúa go sideways, right? For every person that dislikes Sosúa, there's another 30 that's getting on the plane to come to Sosúa.
Right.
It's got every flavor you want. They're gonna have every single flavor you want. So whether you're here for a relationship, you're here for short term, long term, whatever it is, it's got it available.
Right.
You know, so no matter how many people trash Sosúa or say Sosúa ain't it, more people still coming. The same way we say a new 18-year-old is getting off the bus every day. There's 10 to 30 new travelers getting off that plane every day. So I can't make that up. You know what I mean? Can't make it up at all.
Now, what have you seen as far as potential investment opportunities, guys retiring? I've seen a couple of like fraternities, like, you know, start organizations here. So what do you see for like an older bros retiring? You know, why is it still an attractive place for guys close to retirement or looking to invest?
I mean, it's a safe place to invest. If you come down, if you take a loss, it won't be that big a loss, right? And as far as retirement, your money goes a long way here. I think the only place your money goes further as far as an expat would be Thailand.
Okay.
You know, but that's too far for me. Your money goes far here. It's safe. Right. My mother lives here, so, you know, at the end of the day, my mother can walk around the town, no issue. So the safety is a big thing. And as tourists, even once you reach your residency, you're still not Dominican, obviously.
Right.
You're very protected as a tourist.
Right.
So you don't have too many issues to worry about. Most of the stuff that happens out here, the bad stories, the horror stories, are because people leaving parts out the stories.
Right.
Whether it be drugs, alcohol, some other shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's very safe.
Okay.
Super safe.
Okay. Now my last question is, because like this kind of like my farewell tour, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to limit the countries I go to and just kind of focus on like a few.
Gotcha.
Now guys that fuck with you and want to continue to hang with you, man, will you provide ways where guys can link up with you in other cities, other countries?
100%, bro. That's why I post my dates everywhere I go. We're going to Brazil 3 times this year.
Okay.
We've been to Cartagena 3 times this year. About another time, I'm going to Vegas. We'll be in Thailand for my birthday.
Okay.
We'll be in Panama twice. Like, I post my dates everywhere.
Okay.
So can no one say, I actually post them at the bottom, I say, don't tell me you didn't know.
Right.
So you're always welcome to pull up, especially with the Paradise Life. The reason we moved the way we moved is because if you've never been to this country,
right,
you can come with us for your first time and we'll show you how to move, how to have a good time. You know what I mean? So people are always welcome to pull up. All I'll tell you is this, people have asked me, I put the dates out there, book your flight, book your Airbnb, we'll help you find a good Airbnb close by, and then pull up and then you see how it goes. It's going to be different. We're not just going to be running around chasing women, we're going to give you experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my dates are always up there. People are always looking to pull up. That's the whole reason I post my dates. Okay. So you know I'm gonna be there.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Well, I know where to find you, man. But how can people find you so they can know where the dates at and stuff like that?
Shit, hit me up. Instagram, Mr.flip_rant RD. And if you even take my WhatsApp, 849-285-1429. All my stuff is posted almost every other day from what I'm going, what I'm doing, the restaurant, everything. So there's no secrets in my life. I'm outside, I'm everywhere. So, you know, people are always welcome to pull up.
All right, cool, man. Well, much love, bro, man.
Appreciate
It's
you,
been a
man.
lot of years, man. You know what I mean? And, you know, man, definitely can't wait to link up with you in another place, man.
100%.
All right, for sure. All right, man. So, leaving the homie Flip Flop. About to see what this beach look like, man. It's a Sunday. So they got elections going on right now, so I don't know what type of vibe it's gonna be, but you know, this is like my like I said, man, it's like my field world tour, man. I know a lot of y'all probably been to the Soo. Maybe some of y'all haven't, but just wanted to kind of vlog, you know, my last time out here, man. So so many countries, so many places to see. You know, unfortunately, you know, you gotta switch it up sometimes, man. You know, and focus on, you know, your favorite countries, you know. So I'll be back to DR. You know, I'll plan on going to other parts I haven't been to. I've been to a lot of cities in DR, but I want to go to Romana, and I want to check out Samana, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So those are other places, but I prefer to come to DR, you know, with a significant other now, you know, because they have a lot of nice beaches, a lot of nice restaurants, a very beautiful country you can enjoy. And you know, some countries I feel like for me is better suited for a single man versus, you know, relationship. Obviously Sosúa is, or Playa, I would say Sosúa is more for the single guy, you know. So I would just prefer coming here with a significant other personally, but whatever stage you at in your life, that's what it is. So this is one entrance to Sosúa Beach. There's another entrance on the back end. You know, sometimes I like coming in the other entrance because I feel like I guess harassed less coming in the other entrance, but this is probably the more common entrance, especially if you leave a flip-flop. So I like Sosúa Beach because it looks beautiful. Hopefully, let me get an ocean view, but you know, the sand is cool. The water is blue, and it's really, in my opinion, one of the better beaches in Brazil. I'm sorry, in DR. There's some nice beaches in Punta Cana as well. But if we want to talk about some of the best beaches in Dominican Republic, you know, Sosúa Beach has to be in the top 3. Has to be in the top 3. So, all right. So, you know, obviously, guys that's been to Sosúa, this is nothing new. But if it's your first time, I think Sosúa is going to be more, I would say, a co-ed vacation. I think once they start changing some things, it's going to be maybe more families, couples, more women. And so, you know, the typical setup of Sosúa Beach currently is that you got lots of restaurants on the beach that's close to the beach. Why I like Sosúa Beach, and a lot of people like, is because you have restaurants, food, and music like so close. I've been to beaches in Brazil and even in Africa, like they don't really have, either they don't have a lot of restaurants or there's no drinks. You know what I mean? They just got one or the other. But Sosúa Beach has everything, man, so it's the perfect vibe. So what you will find as far as restaurant goes, I mean, you have obviously Dominican restaurants, there's Haitian establishments, and I'm trying to figure what else they got. I'm sure it's other cuisines besides Dominican and Haitian, but those are kind of like the primary two. You got people that offer massages on here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, but yeah, it just got everything, man. It's rare to find a beach that has everything, like restaurants. You know, some of the places have you know, hookah or shisha. You know, I'm a cigar guy, so I would, you know, I bring out the cigar and just have a smoke and chill. And then obviously you got the water and beach, which I'm gonna go closer to the beach as well. So obviously, you know, this beach is popular because you got a lot of you know, the chicas that walk up and down, the beautiful chicas. So you'll catch a lot of that on some of the more popular days. I'm gonna pull up on one of my Haitian guys if he's around today and see what it do. See, man, this is one of my best places to get fish at, man. You know, get that Dominican fish. El Perro. Yeah. But like I said, don't drag Sosúa on today because this is Sunday and this is literally the presidential election. So they got certain occasions where, you know, things are kind of slowed down. No sale of alcohol and things of that nature. But for someone that wants to kind of enjoy the island or Sosúa where it's not, you know, too busy, like this is a great time. This is a great time. Other great times besides special occasions, you know, like the holidays like Christmas, New Year's, Easter, there's not too many people.
Playa, I have a towel for you.
All right, all right. Now it is hot. You know, I've been to Sosúa a number of times, and while it does, you know, get, you know, hot, it never really gets like unbearable hot. I don't know, today, this is what, the month of May? It's a little hot. It's a little hot. But in general, if you're particular about weather like I am, it's not really, I would say DR in general, I mean, it's not like, it does get hot, but it's not an unbearable hot across the island, you know, which is good. I used to live in Houston, and in the summertime it's crazy in the 90s. You know, sometimes in Cartagena or Barranquilla, it could get, you know, the humidity is very high. But Sosúa or DR, it's not as hot as Cartagena overall. You know, so you definitely get mid to high 80s for sure, but it's not really too often where you hit 90s. So 90s is where it gets kind of, for me, it kind of gets unbearable. But yeah, this is like towards like the other entrance of the beach where you could come in. So I forget the name that you use, because you could tell them which entrance. You could tell like the taxi or motor taxi what entrance you want to come into. So I forget the names. Anybody that familiar can put it in the comments, but you can kind of indicate what entrance you want to come into. I prefer coming into this entrance and walk backwards, you know, because sometimes when you go to a restaurant or place, people just kind of expect you to be repeat customers and don't try other places. So I like to try different places when I come here and things like that. So I'm gonna go closer to the water, to the beach, which is pretty much the best part of being here, or one of the best parts besides the restaurants. Now it's a little hot, so depending on what I can bear, I don't want to stay in the sun too long, but just want to get up and close. So you can obviously see that this was approaching the end. People are enjoying, but the water's pretty calm. You can definitely do tours. They offer boat rides to smaller, I think they have like smaller islands close by. I think they have like snorkeling as well, where you can see some fish and things like that. So they have that. But you know, when I was in Africa or in Mombasa, Kenya, I was like, man, the beach is nice, but there's no chairs, no umbrellas. Like, what are you supposed to do? And so they just got, imagine this, with no beach chairs, no umbrellas, no restaurants. You know, some people might like that, you know, just to walk, but it's not really a vibe, you know. And when this is like really like lit, it's definitely a vibe, definitely a party vibe. And that's the type of vacations that myself and other brothers like. You know, they play the music that you're comfortable with. I mean, I've been to Cancun, you know, Playa del Carmen. You know, the vibe, I mean, the vibe is okay, but, you know, people are just kind of, you know, to themselves. They playing American pop music. But, you know, here they play the Latin music, the reggaeton. And so you feel a little bit, you know, you feel a little bit different. I mean, everybody hustling. Everybody wants your business. Everybody relies on your business. So I try to be mindful of that. Sometimes, if I'm not really trying to pay for anything or I'm not interested, you know, if I got small currency, I'll just give them something. Just to say, hey, you know, I'm not really hungry or I'm not really interested, but here's something, you know, because I know that, you know, money is hard to come by. So I always just try to throw a little something, even if I'm not trying to patronize or need the service. So that's what I do. Not saying that's what people should do, but that's what I do. There's not a lot of shade, but like the best time, you know, to come out here early in the morning, you know, around dawn, you know, when the sun rises, because it's not as hot. You got a little bit more shade, and you know, it's pretty peaceful. And sometimes, I don't know if it's, I forget, some places the tide is high in the morning or low. So I don't remember what it is here. But this is Playa Sosua, aka Sosúa Beach.